All right, let's. Oh, that does help. Hey. Why? Really liking the music already. Super cool. Saved automatic. All progress. I don't mind. There is no going back. Okay. Time to solve the case, yeah. Fortunately, I couldn't get Mirror's Edge to work. It wouldn't pick up my controller and it would not go into window modes, which I can't deal with. So, a step. Does help if my mic is close to my face. Oh my god, I'm just not with it tonight at all. There we go. Nope, it was me. I hadn't moved it close to my face. I just realized it's like a million miles away from me. Because I'm smart. Do-do-do-do. 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 Grovia. Sector 2. Okay. That goes that way. Okay, so A and D is left and right. Okay. Does it sound okay now? Bum, bum, bum. Mira, over here. Pay attention to everything. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up? Mira, hey Noah, long time no see. Yeah, it's been a while. I heard that a ship with new people arrived last night. Color text is important. Okay. I had a feeling you might be in there. How was your journey through space? It sucked. I felt like I was buried alive with my parents. You're headed downstairs, right? I'll come with you. So, how's life on Drovia? But Drovia's the place. I didn't really like it at first. There's not much going on here yet. Hard to imagine that it's going to be like New Joran one day. Yeah, fingers crossed. When you think about it, it's actually pretty cool. What is? Making history and stuff. Conquering a foreign planet, building the first ever the Saviant colony. Isn't that exciting? Saviant. Okay, what's the Saviant colony? I don't know. I feel like I've seen most of this place already. 8 endings. Okay, there's a lot of endings. Well, they're still building it. By the way, where do you live? Our apartment is on floor -8, near the stairs up to the common area. No way, you got one of those fancy apartments? I mean, ours is alright too. I think it's because of my parents' job. All the scientists are in that area. Anyway, I've got to go back home. Recess is almost over. Maybe you can show me around later. Actually, before you go, there's something I want to show you. Can it wait till this afternoon? I don't want to be late. Who cares? Come on, it's really cool. Today's my first day at school here and I don't want to make a bad impression on my first day. What do you want to show me? You'll see. Okay. Use A and D. Use AD and E 1, 2, 3 or select the dialogue option. Later choices will be on a timer which can be disabled in the setting. Oh, where did we go? Okay. We're gonna be late if we do that, but uh oh, amazing! That's so cool. Okay, let's go. All right, I'm curious, but let's make it quick. You won't regret it this way. Uh, there we go. Are we allowed in there? The sign says it's a restricted area. We are, but I got the entrance code. It's just a tutorial. Okay, that's fine then. Where'd you get that? My older brother works in there. He gave it to me. But it's not dangerous or anything? No, don't worry. Come on. See that elevator? It takes us halfway up the dome. Up? No, we're going to get caught. There's nobody up there. It's gonna be awesome. You'll see. Come on. Fine. But if someone sees us, I'm going to tell them it was all your idea. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome view. So, what do you think? That was... wow. Right? Did you see the entrance to the mine? It's crazy how huge it is, huh? Yeah, pretty impressive. And your brother works down there? It's kind of scary thought. Really? I think it's pretty cool. Hey, wait a minute. You see the flag on these boxes? Okay. That's Gara's. So? Why are they bringing stuff to our colony? Why wouldn't they? Maybe they're spying on our cool mining tech or something. No, Gara isn't our enemy. We trade with them and stuff, and besides, if you were unloading espionage equipment, would you print your face on the box? No, I wouldn't. Guess you're right. I really gotta run now. Thanks for showing me this place. It's really cool. Glad you liked it. Don't tell anyone we went up there, okay? I'll get in trouble. I won't, I promise. Hey, Mira. I'm glad you're here. I kinda missed you. Aw, I missed you too. Oh, that reminds me. My parents gave me a new cell when we got here. We have to reconnect. Let's do it. Nice. It's always nice when, like, the devs are happy to, like... And... here we go. Alright, see you later. That's the cell icon. Bottom left. Okay. Okay, cell phone. Okay. Objectives walk home. Home tab, it shows you the current objective down the bottom left, okay? Every conversation you have is logged in this tab to keep track of who said what. Okay. You can go in and look. Okay, that's kind of cool. Okay. See you later. Okay, do we go straight to school or do I explore a little bit? You're telling me to go down. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Really liking the kind of chill music. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Oxybar. I'm curious, does that work? Oh, it does. Okay. I can actually use my controller. Let's run. Okay. Different from the Corsair green caramel bars just arrived. Okay. What's cell? That's pause. That's my cell. Okay. Yeah, I might go and do it. It's pretty cool. Okay. Mira, no way you have deep fried tubberfish? Cook damn right we do. And place on Drovia to serve it. You just arrived, huh? Yeah, it's my first day here. I'm so happy you served tulpa. My favorite dish back home. Do you want some? Sorry, I'm in a hurry. School's about to start, but I'll be back this afternoon. I'm getting a little bit lost. I'll go that way. Okay. This school? Okay, saving. Okay. I can't get out here. Ah, right, stairs. That makes sense. Okay. Teacher, all right. Now that everybody's here, Mira, we can get started. Please make sure to arrive in time in future. This morning I walked you through our learning platform and showed you the curriculum for this year. You'll be taught about the same topics as you would back home. Today we're going to go over some basic facts about our solar system. That won't be news to most of you, but I want to make sure we are all on the same page. Albus, I already know this stuff. Can I skip this lesson and come back later? No, I haven't even told you exactly what we are going to talk about. Let me ask my dad. I'm sure he will write me a note. Classes are mandatory for everyone, even for the son of our chief of security. I'm sure he'll agree with me. You were all given a map of the solar system as part of your school package. Okay. I can see that some of you have already put it up on the wall. Very nice. Please take a moment to double check it's there. If it's there, you may need it for your next assignment. Okay, use triangle to toggle your AR into... Okay. 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 Please note that you cannot interact with anyone or anything while investigation mode. Okay. Hey, sweetie, just missed you. Have fun in class. We'll be back this afternoon, Mom. Okay. Rovia, Garda, Nujaran. Okay. Sector 2. Safe room. Okay. Okay. We saw from a recent news article. Heat and the article now. No worries, Pan. Open your cell. Okay, I think we got this. From time to time, it can be useful to stop and think for a while. Some benches, sofas, chairs offer a place to sit down, take out your cell, and go over everything you know so far. Okay. You've received a news article. Whenever you receive it, it'll be stored in this tab to select it. News. Okay, that makes sense. Pretty straightforward. Need to add it to the tab yourself. Select the correct answers to fill the gaps. When the sheet is due, hit the submit button at the bottom. You only have one shot at getting it right. Oh, Christ. Okay. Okay. New Duran Journal. For almost 4 centuries, lithium-ion technology was the be-all and end-all in battery technology. Up until recently, nobody would have predicted the sudden rise of tellurium-based energy storage. Just 2 years ago, scientists first succeeded in producing a tellurium-based prototype that far exceeded its lithium counterpart in terms of storage capacity, weight, power, and longevity. When vast amounts of the supposedly rare titanium ore were discovered under the crust of Drovia last year, a new gold rush began, the likes of which we haven't seen since Gara's first lunar colonies. 2 very different factions, Gara and a group of Savient migrants from New Duran, have already secured their spot on the planet's surface, eager to participate in this technological revolution. That's fine, I don't mind reading. I like a good story game. I didn't mean to do that. Right, okay, sheet. The solar system. The first colony outside of one, Cradle of Humanity, was built in 1608. It was a small science base in Milan, one of the planet's 3 moons. Fast forward to today, humanity has conquered most of the solar system. Colonization of Drovia started only about a year ago. Advance from... Right, how do I change things? Click the arrows to cycle through. Okay, I'll use the mouse. It's just gonna be easier. I think 2 is New Duran. First colony outside of... Okay. I know you're not telling me. That was titanium. I'm gonna guess that. What else have I got? Okay. Gara's vast lunar colonies. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. Okay, I'm happy with that. Hey, Ultima, how you doing? Okay. Okay, humanity originated on Gara. Yeah, cool. Second question. This was an easy one, wasn't it? New Duran. Yeah, cool. That's right. Oh, what was that? Connection closed. Call interrupted due to an emergency. Structural breach detected. Please relocate to the closest safe room as quickly as possible. They will be locked down in 60 seconds. Wait. Oh, bugger. Okay, so down. Will you sprint? Oh, right, that's why. So. Go right, down, left, down, right. Right. Down. Anyone, please. Noah. She... Come on, let's go. Purple stripes, got it. Well, fudge. Did we get a bad ending? Did I get a bad ending? Okay. Well, nuts. Even after 10 years.
Meeting your ex still feels
okay.
Strange. Or maybe it doesn't if you don't still have feelings for her. And maybe it doesn't if the whole world isn't on the brink of war.
It doesn't affect the ending. Okay.
I agreed to see Kat that day.
Okay.
Thoughts were still lingering on my work. My unit was responsible for the safety of one of the most important visitors Yara had seen in a long time. Joseph Banny.
Our Minister Trovia.
Whatever came of his negotiations with our president could make or break the relationship between our planets for generations to come.
The main character, okay.
Yet here I was, fighting with my ex about how often I should call my daughter, pretending that it mattered.
It always matters, dude. Kids are important. Neil, did you hear what I said? Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Were you listening to the radio? I'm sorry, Kat. They were talking about Banny. This whole thing has really put me on edge. You haven't changed a bit. You know how important it is this time. Yeah, that's what you said every time. Probably. It's probably still beeping. It needs batteries replacing. Let's get back to Laura. That's why we're here, right? You know, close the door over it might not be as bad. I don't know what else to say. You never visit her. You don't even call her back. You're being unfair. I watched that awful movie with her that you didn't want to see. Come on, that was over a month ago. And you've barely responded to her messages ever since. I don't understand how you can treat her like that. She deserves better. Yeah, you sound like a deadbeat dad and I don't like you already. Honestly, I don't like spending time at our old place. What? Why? It reminds me of our life together, I guess. You never seemed to care much at the time. You keep telling yourself that, Kat. Sure, I'm telling myself that. You were never home. I was starting out at the CDI. None of us were ever home. Whatever. We've been having this discussion for a decade. Laura's a teenager now. It'd be good for her if she had a second parent to talk to. And good for me, frankly. Look, I'll try to do better. Great. Why don't you go up to her right now, then? She's home and I won't be bothering you. Okay. Laura will be delighted. Good to see you. You too.
As I started walking home, I felt angry at myself. Not for failing to show my daughter how much I cared for her, but for actually not caring as much as she would have deserved. At least that's what I thought I felt like at the time. I was under a lot of pressure due to Banny's visit, and I found it hard to think about anything other than work.
Okay, this way. Okay, thank you for the prompts. I love in the pixel art. It's really pretty. Let's have a smoke. Why not? Okay. I am using a controller, yes. I'll go that way. Okay. Okay, let's visit her. Yeah, it probably is. Hey, Laura. Oh, Dad. Hi. You're working on your novel? Yeah, no, please stop looking at the screen. It's still very rough. What are you doing here? I thought I'd stop by to say hello. Haven't made much time for that lately. Did Mum send you? Kind of. We'll be honest. I came because I wanted to. Will I ever get to read it? Aww. I'm working on a different text right now. I haven't had that much time for the novel lately. I'm in that writing contest, don't you remember? I made it into the second round. Futuristic 1840. Love it. Hey, not bad. That's great. I have to knock it out of the park because I have to make it to the finals. All the finals participate in a workshop led by Hannah Slater. That would be so awesome. Who is that? You don't know her? Seriously? She wrote The Tree and the Asteroid. She's the best. Sounds good. I'm sure you'll make it. At least one of us is optimistic. I need to finish this within the next 2 days and it still sucks. I'll leave you to it then. Let me know if you want to go watch another movie. You did like the last one after all, didn't you? I hated it. Sure you did. See you soon, Dad. Sorry, I always want to try and make deadbeat dads less deadbeat. Let's go download some news, okay. Hannah Slater, Tree and the Asteroid, okay. Let's have a little look. Anything news related? Today marks the 40th anniversary of the Child Sector 2 incident, which put an abrupt and permanent end to New Joran's colonization on Drovia. Critical structural flaws led to a series of explosions in the colonial mines, which caused big parts of the residential tunnels above to collapse, resulting in over 1,000 deaths. Oh, man. Sorry. Sorry, just had a coughing fit. That came out of nowhere. Bear with us a second. I'm just gonna have to go grab a drink. Sorry about that. Got a drink now. Hopefully it went... No, it just went all weird. Really weird. Okay. Right. Where were we up to? An independent investigation concluded that oversight of the construction projects on the part of New Duran's public authorities had been dangerously negligent. Following public outcry and pressure from the interplanetary community, New Duran was forced to shut down its colonization project on Drovia for good. To this day, an addendum to the Space Travel and Planetary Protection Treaty of 1803 forbids the construction of another New Duran colony on Drovian ground. 85-year-old Juliette Lacoste, a survivor herself, lost her only daughter Mira. Oh, Mira. In the incident, Lacoste had taken a job as a geographer, aiding with the analysis of mineral composition in the planet's crust. Tragic loss of her daughter ended up destroying her marriage as well. She moved to Gara and became a Garian citizen because, in her own words, she would never be able to forgive New Duran's government for what they did to her family. Lacoste will be on our special installment tonight and recount her memories of the horrific incident. Oh. Okay, Sector 2. Okay. Fanny's symbolic visit. Aww. Aww. I kind of wanted them to. They were cute. Okay. Guardian Daily. Commentary by Laura Nguyen. This morning, after a 6-week journey through space, the most important guest of this year's Interplanetary Trade Summit has finally arrived on Gara, Drovia's Foreign Minister, Joseph Banny. As one of the most radical critics of the Garian state and its colonial activities, Banny has been fighting for more economic and political autonomy on Drovia's part for a while. His central demand at the summit is expected to be Drovia's full emancipation from the Garian rule. However, political observers don't expect President Robertson to give in to their demands. The Drovia experts in Robertson's ministry declared themselves against granting the colony more rights and liberties, especially in light of the Savient Front's growing influence on Drovia. The Savient Front is an extremist branch of the Savient religion and is infamous for defending backwards anti-scientific positions. Drovian independence would inevitably lead to a stronger influence of this group in our solar system. However, if Robertson doesn't want to escalate relations between our planets, he might be forced to find some compromises with Banny. Hey. Okay. Alright. The political tensions are definitely up. Oh, man. Hey, we'll give it a go. Yeah, let's buy a cigarette, why not? In a post-cancer time, smoking is less lethal, but still addictive lifestyle for many. Cigarettes can be bought across the city. Your cell's home tab lists how many cigarettes you have left. Choice is yours. Help Neil quit smoking or enjoy some nice views of the city over a cigarette. You know what? I should probably help him quit. Yeah, me too. Absolutely me too. Like I said, my job, I work in cancer services. That is my job.
I looked at my reflection in the glass and down at the layers of city below my feet. I wondered why I'd opened up to Kat about feeling weird at our old place. I didn't want her to think I still missed her. Maybe I did. Because something still hurt when I saw her. Although it might just have been the memory of not getting something we wanted. Of having failed. As good as we may be at making sense of things, there are some we can't work into the narrative.
Makes sense. Welcome, visitor. Mr. Conrad is currently not at home. That's probably because I'm standing in the hallway. Neil, would you like to leave a message? No, it's me or Neil Conrad. Perform another scan. Scanning is not currently possible. Please contact the system administrator for more information. Great, the scanner's probably busted again. Okay. Emails. Okay. Apartment code. 9264. Okay. This is going rogue and under maintenance, as your apartment will not be able to identify you. You have to enter your backup key code, which is updated every month for security reasons. Your current code is 9264, which I will keep you updated on the ID status. I apologize for the inconvenience, and I hope the matter will be. Hey Dad, I tried to call you, but it looks like you were busy again. I just wanted to tell you something that happened in class today. Remember those Drovian siblings I told you about? They got in a huge fight with some of my classmates over the whole independence thing. Felix said that Drovia would go down the drain without the Federation, and one of the Drovian kids just flipped out. Some other people joined it, and it got so bad that we had to call our teacher to stop them from hurting each other. They all got detention. I'll tell you more in person next time. Damn it, I should have read that first. Very long work. Hello everyone. The meeting tomorrow starts at 4 o'clock in room 174 at CDI HQ. We need to go over some security details concerning Banny's city tour. See you all tomorrow, Gary. Gary's Central Department of Intelligence Security Department. Confidential, as you're warming. This message and any attachments are intended for the use of the intended recipients. Are confidential and may be privileged. If you're not the intended recipient, delete this message and any attachments. Okay. Okay, so... Okay. Enter the pin by pushing square. Okay. Good night. Welcome home. Welcome, visitor. What was it? 9264. I'm an idiot. Submit. Welcome, visitor. You entered the correct pin. Unlocking door. Home sweet home. Hey, Gary. Gary! So how'd that date with your ex go? Perfectly. What do you think? Well, I hope it was worth ditching me. What's the situation? Our job's done for today. Barney and his staff are with President Robertson now. Tonight they're invited to dinner with some fat cats. Things went over smoothly, nothing out of the ordinary so far. But goddamn Barney's guys annoyed the bleep out of me. They didn't miss an opportunity to call us colonialists. Yeah, we say sad. Although I do use Z as well, to be fair. One more time and I might have just punched them on the throat. Eerie. I'm just happy they're Johnson's responsibility for the rest of the day. Let's hope that we're all getting along after the summit. I'm not so sure about that. Did you read the article about the trade summit in the news today? I did, yeah. One about Robertson not really planning on giving Barney anything? They've been saying that for weeks. Let's wait and see. What else do you think will happen? Drovian independence? If you ask me, Barney shouldn't get anything at all. We built the whole colony after all. Anyway, the chief is scheduled to brief him tomorrow morning at 9. Don't be late. Copy that. See you tomorrow. Hey, Horace. You'll probably feed him. Okay, let's have a little look. Glossary allows you to read, yeah. Read up on important places and people if you need a reminder. Okay, thank you. Wife, daughter, boss, person we're protecting. Federation and the CDI. Okay. Balingara as well as Other nations on female law and multiple moons. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're not smoking. Should get some sleep. Dara Louisville. 2 a.m. Oh boy, that's never good. Hello? Conrad, it's me. Everything alright? It's not. Annie's been shot. What? Oh, what's his condition? He's dead. Where are you now? He's dead? I asked you where you are, Conrad. I'm at my place. I'll have someone pick you up. You know I don't... It's a 15-minute train ride. I'll be right there. Make it quick. Okay, we gotta go.
Fuck. How could that happen? I didn't even dare think about the impending political aftermath. If this was indeed murder...
Yep, we got big trouble.
I hope there was a mistake. Maybe Gary had gone crazy. Maybe I was dreaming. Foreign Minister Banny's death could be the tipping point in the conflict between Gyara and Drovia. This whole visit was meant to ease tensions between our planets. Now it could lead to war.
Yeah.
The first interplanetary war. Fuck, Neil, snap out of it. You'll figure this out. Focus on the task ahead.
Yep, we definitely gotta focus on the task ahead. Really loving the music. Always get some more news if we can. Okay, gotta wait for the train. I'm guessing they open when I can get on. Okay. Alright, so. Dude's been shot, which is very bad news. Okay. Nice. Hey, Gary. He'll be in. Sniper when he was out on the balcony. His secretary was with him when it happened. Clean headshot, he was dead on the spot. Oh, that's awesome. I've never really played an instrument. I played a little bit of violin when I was younger. Like, really young, but I never kept it up. Sorry, needed a drink. My throat's still being a bit janky. That's pretty shaken up, but nobody else is hurt. Any developments since he was shot? Anything suspicious? No, it seems that the sniper hit their target and ran. Okay. I also asked if they noticed anything unusual prior to the attack. I mean, piano's a really good way to improve motor skills. Secretary and the priest said no, and the bodyguards refused to talk to me altogether. How come? Bunch of radical Drovian nationalists, conspiracy nuts. They're still in shock, dude. They've got to snap out of it. Obstructing our investigation. This is Gara, not some lawless rock. Hold on, did you say priest earlier? Yeah, a guy from Banny staff, a spiritual advisor, and a somewhat prominent Savient front member. The guy's bleeping annoying. Colray says he can barely keep him away from Banny's body. What's the priest trying to do? Heck if I know. Anyway, we're trying to find out where the shot came from. It has to be one of the opposite high-rises, but we don't know which one. I've already started looking into it, and I think we can pretty much rule out the casino. They ramped up security tonight because of a big fancy event. It would be near impossible to get a gun in there. And very stupid. Where's my model? What's my model doing? Ah! Okay, right. Sorry. Resume. We need to track down the perp as soon as possible, get up there, and give Young a hand. Copy that. You realise how big of a shit show this is, right? I cannot believe he got shot. What did we miss? I mean, we checked everything, kept tabs on everyone. Fanny seemed to be in nobody's crosshairs. How in God's name could that happen? Let's find out. Seriously, Conrad, we better have quick results on our hands. If we don't, we'll be the first in line to be out of a job. Yeah. And you know, there might be a war. Just get up there and find out where that shot came from. Report back to me when you're done. I have a few phone calls to make. Roger. Okay, let's go speak to people. Unbelievable. Just leave us alone. Young, over here. It's always nice to see you, except, you know, it's the middle of the night and there's a dead guy on the balcony. Yeah, well, I call that Tuesday. It's Friday. For real, I'm glad you're here. Gary's been acting like, you know, himself. I'm just setting up my mobile labs and I could use your help. Our number one priority is to find out where the shot came from. Chief already prepared a case sheet. Let me send it to you right now. He wants you to submit it as soon as you got it. Take a look around towards Bunny's staff. Maybe that will get us close to the answer. Got it. It's literally Friday! We're still missing an important piece of the puzzle. We didn't find the bullet. Let me know if you do. Okay, we haven't found a bullet. Okay. Outline mode. Blue outlines. Okay. Okay. The bullet disappeared into the wall right behind this closet. It's locked. Two wooden spheres to bowers. Savians use them when praying together. Excuse me, sir. Are you with the CDI? I am, Neil Conrad. Pleased to meet you. I am Priest Arjan. I was Mr. Banny's spiritual advisor. I kindly ask that you let me take off Mr. Banny's jewellery. It's a very important part of the Savient farewell ritual. We must free the dead of their worldly possessions so that they can safely cross over to the afterlife. It must be done before the soul has completely left the body and we're running out of time. I'll hand the jewellery over to CDI right away. It has no value to me. I understand, but I can't have you moving the body. It's crucial evidence that can't be tampered with. Do you believe in something, Mr. Conrad? That doesn't matter. Sorry. My personal convictions are irrelevant here. CDI has a clear protocol concerning the handling of murder victims and it does not allow touching them. Do you believe in protocol? Listen, Mr. Arjan, I'm not here to discuss philosophical questions with you. Please, I'll be very careful when taking off the jewellery. I will make sure not to alter any of the evidence. The Garian state likes to pride itself in its tolerance and liberty. It's your chance to prove you that those are not just empty words. I'm sorry, but we can't take any chances here. If you want us to find the culprits, please just stay away from the body. They are empty words after all. I pray for the corrupted Garian soul. Alright then. You're a jerk. Thank you. You have something to say to me. Okay. Are you with Mr. Banny? We already talked to your colleague. I know, but I need your help with something. You know I can find the key to the cupboard upstairs. Smith, why would you want to look in there? I think it contains an important piece of evidence. I prefer if you didn't mess with anything before Drovian authorities arrive. Drovian authorities? We prefer this to be handled by our own people. Sniper will surely be off-planet by the time that happens. We'll share our findings with them anyway, I promise. Oh, like you promised to protect Mr. Banny. Dude, you... Guys, you were just as bad. I understand you're upset. We will take full responsibility for this when the time comes. You will her. What's the punishment? A promotion. It's okay, Eddie. We don't want to fight. It's only convenient. Please calm down, sir. We're on the same side here. I understand how you feel, but the perp is still out there. We need to get to them quickly. If they have another target, we need to find out now. Shouldn't be too hard. Who else is pissing off your government? Please be reasonable. I am not your enemy. Yes, you are. Listen, the assassin might be on their way to the next Dravian target right now. You can't do anything about that, but the CDI can. You decide your personal grudges are more important to you than your people's safety. Just give him the key. It's not like there's anything in there. Fine, here's my keychain. This better lead to something. Much obliged. Will we do anything else? Is there anything else with anything? Oh, hello. Good evening. Lauren. Are you okay? Huh? Oh yes, we were just talking about our plans for breakfast. Do you need help? Is there anything I can do for you? No, like I said, I'm okay. Are we safe here? What if the sniper comes back? Sniper is long gone. They had a clear target. You're not in any danger. For a second I thought he just tripped, but then I saw... Do you remember the way he fell? I was standing to his right and he fell away from me. Do you think the shot came from the buildings on the right? I guess so. I just stood there and stared at him. And Smith came and pulled me inside. Thank you. That's all. People are on their way to keep you company. They should be here soon. Right, let's go check the cupboard. And then we'll have a little thinky think. Okay. Definitely something there. Yes. Young, look at this. Bullet was inside the cupboard as we expected. Here it is. Good work. On the balcony. Yeah, I guessed as much. Let me have a look. This kind of projectile usually doesn't go very far. You probably use a comparatively small rifle to get better disguise the gunshot. Just fire from a distance of no more than 200 meters. I would say 250 tops. Okay, good to know, thank you. By the way, I forgot something earlier. There. You should now be able to submit the sheet I sent you. Don't know if you have all the evidence yet, but you know able to send me your conclusions once you do. Okay, let's go outside then. Rocket Tower houses some multimedia conglomerate about 300 meters away. Nope, won't work. Sakura Hotel looks like a fancy place, even at a distance, maybe 150 meters. So that's a possibility. Fell away, so it came from this side. Casino, we know it wasn't the casino. Foreign Minister Bani is dead as it gets. Clean headshot. A Godel Hotel. Those are all over the city, 180 meters from here. The right hand side. So I think the Sakura is where we're going. What was it called? Sakura Hotel. Okay. Go sit and do the sheet. Okay. Over the past few years, more and more inhabitants of Drovia have been demanding a stronger Savient representation in the colonial government. But why is it that so many Savients live in Sector 1 in the first place? Find out in today's history to go. In 1798, 1 year after Gara had kicked off the construction of Sector 1, a group of Savients from New Joran started erecting a dome of their own in a nearby valley. Sector 2 was supposed to be a new beginning and a new home for Savients who had experienced marginalization and oppression on New Joran. Its economy would rely on the mining and export of titanium, which at the time was just shaping up to be one of the most valuable resources in the solar system. In 1800, mere weeks after settlers began to inhabit the newly constructed... Yeah, we do know how that turned out. Colony, a series of underground explosions rocked the tunnels, causing thousands of deaths. To this day, the Sector 2 incident is the deadliest catastrophe in the history of space colonization. An independent investigation concluded that severe construction flaws were to blame. Some critics have ascribed a neglectful architecture to an anti-science stance inherent in Savient faith. The Interplanetary Court ruled that Savient-led colonization projects on Drovia and across the solar system were to be halted indefinitely. In a controversial move, the court went on to grant Garas exclusive access to Drovia for 50 years. In the immediate aftermath of the incident, Gara provided humanitarian aid to the nearby colony, evacuating the survivors and tending to the wounded. The Garian government offers anyone who lost their home the chance to migrate to Sector 1 permanently, which many preferred to returning to New Duran. The Savient population in Sector 1 has steadily grown since becoming a majority a few years ago. Okay. Else. Hey Neil, thanks for saying hello to Laura, even if she didn't show it. She's happy you swung by. Talk to you soon, Cat. Wrong button. Okay, let's go for it. Okay, the shot was fired from... I think the shot was fired from the Sakura. I checked all 4 buildings. Sure I did. Now I need to go double check. Got Rocket Tower, Sakura Hotel, do you know which we figured wasn't work? Said she fell away from him. So it's likely the shot came from the right-hand side. So I think it means it's going to be the Sakura building. That's too far away. That one's in distance and on the right side. I think the other two are on the wrong side. They were standing here. Looks like he fell backwards onto his back. Yeah, the casino was ramped up for security. So I think it is Sakura. The building on the far left's like doable, but it's on the left, so... Yeah, I'm submitting the sheet. Hey, Neil, I saw you submitted the sheet. Report back to Gary and ask him what to do next. I think you should get to the location. Got it. See you later. Bullet probably came from Sakura Hotel. Good job, Conrad. I'm sending Saito to lock the place down. You head over there, I'll catch up as soon as you can. Listen about those... I don't, but these are fine.
It wasn't until I was on my way back to the train that I noticed the park's obscene size. The night was cool, and the mansion district
Am I fading in and out?
the quietest place in the whole
Am I?
city. It was one of the last spots in the area where buildings hadn't been stacked on top of each other like toy blocks. My head was unusually clear, and to my surprise, I noticed that I was in a good mood. In retrospect, I believe that it stemmed from a sense of purpose driving me forward that night.
Oh, I wasn't. Sorry. Young, what's up? Listen, Neil, the police just got an anonymous tip from Sakura Hotel. Whoever sent it to them didn't provide a lot of details, just that they had been in contact with a suspicious person. Why so vague? I don't know, but it looks like you definitely got the right building. Thanks, Young. Talk to you later. Okay, how do I get to Sakura? Guessing I get the train. I'm guessing I get the train. Yeah, cool. Train's how we get to places. Okay. Let's have a quick look at news before we do anything. An independent Drovian economy. The possibility and potential consequences of an independent Drovia have been hotly debated in politics and the media lately. While many seem to be focused on the cultural and political dimensions, the real meat of it lies in its inner economics. As a Garian colony, Drovia cannot freely trade with other colonies or planets. Instead, it is forced to export its raw materials like the ever-important titanium under Gara's market to Gara under market value, which then processes them or resells it at a profit. The winners here are the Gara-based mining giant Millex, but also Gara itself, whose hegemony over the solar system is somewhat dependent on its titanium empire. If Drovia were to gain independence, it could start selling its titanium to the highest bidder, which would spell massive economic damage for Gara or some of its biggest companies. I mean, yeah. Who wants to lose all their exports? Yeah, like the thing with Young, it's like, oh yeah, you can submit it now. Oh, that was weird. Oh, we can't go that way. Fair enough. Saito. Good evening, Neil. Hey, Saito, looks like you beat me here. Well, the rest of us use cars, you know. Let me bring you up to speed. We locked down the hotel and told the staff nobody can go in or out. Holloway is keeping an eye on everybody in the lobby. I flew a drone up to the highest room. Long said that's where the sniper might be. It's empty, lights out, and no signs of life. Figured as much. Snipers don't usually stick around. But I did see lights in the room below. Maybe the guests in there saw or heard something. I'll pay them a visit. Reception said the sniper's room was rented out to a gentleman named Diaz. I got his ID chip number already, currently running a city-wide search for it, but without success so far. Do we know what Diaz looks like? They don't have any surveillance cameras in the hotel, you know how it is, rich people and their privacy. So no, we don't know what he looks like, but maybe you can find out. I just opened a sheet, let me send that to you. Okay. What did you tell the staff? Just that we have reason to believe a dangerous criminal escaped from the hotel. Good work. Let me know if you get a hit on our Pep's ID. I'll be inside if you need me. Good luck. Barney's murderer. Good evening. Good evening, Neil Conrad, CDI. Could you answer a few questions? Naturally. Do you have any relevant information on Mr. Diaz for me? Anything suspicious? Nothing out of the ordinary. I sent all this information we have to your colleague. Payment info, ID number, those kinds of things. I see. I'd like to have a look around Diaz's room. Do you have a universal keycard or something? If it is absolutely necessary, yes. It is. Here you go, sir, but please be careful not to disturb any of our guests at this late hour. Okay. Thanks, I will. Good evening, Agent Long. CDI. Hey, Gary, I've got a keycard. Let's go take a look around Diaz's room. Alright, let's get up there. Please keep it down in the corridor if possible, and mind the carpets. Okay? I'm watching the witness while you're upstairs. Okay. You had a murderer just blow someone's head off. Of course, it's necessary. I know. Seems rather obvious that it would be necessary. Yeah, makes sense to have a gun. An almost empty whiskey bottle, and a pretty expensive one at that, judging by the receipt. Okay. A piece of paper. It's empty except for a strange hand-drawn symbol in the middle. Might be relevant. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. Should I have the whole bathroom checked for DNA? Fair point. Okay. Hey, Gary, could you come over for a second? Did you find something? I'm pretty sure a piece of the window pane was cut out and put back in. Judging from the blue residue, they used a pocket laser cutting device. You think the sniper could have fired from here? It's possible. He'd have to be a really good shot, though. I also saw a tiny bloodstain on the carpet below. Maybe the perp cut himself when he handled the piece of glass. Good work. Maybe I'll go back to my post and call the DNA guys. Let me know when you're done. Yeah, I like it. Fancy bathtub. Maybe the perp used it. Yeah, we just did that, didn't we? Alright. Jeez. Annie's murderer. Okay, we can't I mean, they probably do have a cut arm. Okay. Okay. Mrs. Norton, what the? Norton Robotics. Okay. I'm serious. We're Agent Conrad and Agent Long with the CDI. I'm also serious. I'm Clarissa Norton, CEO of Norton Robotics. Oh. Didn't the CDI teach you to not first? We're in the middle of a high-profile investigation. 1 second. Denied. Sorry. I have to get rid of a bot. Man is still mad, to be fair. On that note, would you mind calling off your armed drone? Fine. Please make yourselves comfortable. We'd rather stand. We need to answer a couple of questions. Everyone wants a piece of me these days. Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Did you hear gunfire earlier? Answer the question, please. No, but now that you mention it, I heard some noise earlier, sometime between 1 AM and 2 AM. I thought someone had popped a cork. Anything else? Make it quick, I'm a busy woman. Did you know your upstairs neighbour? I know, yeah. Here in the hotel, I never saw him. But I heard him take a phone call in the corridor around 11 o'clock. 11 in the evening in the corridor. I believe he was pacing up and down the hall until the person he called picked up. Then he went to his room. Was it a live conversation, or did he get a recorded message from someone off-planet? He spoke to, so it must have been a live conversation. What did he say? I don't know. I didn't pay much attention. He might not have spoken Garian at all. Anything else? That's all, thanks. You're going to leave me alone now. We might still have to bring you in for questioning. But for now, please stay put and wait further instruction. Of course I'll stay. My tea isn't even cool enough to drink yet. Fair enough. Okay. A couple of potential witnesses are waiting in the lobby. Maybe one of them has seen him leave or even spoken to him. Someone popped a cap. Yeah, popped a cap in someone's ass. Waiting in the reception. Okay. I don't want to go back up. That they were pacing the corridor. I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything here. Okay, don't think I've missed anything there. Only one choice for each is right. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's speak to some witnesses. Okay, I like outline mode. Laito, anything new? Well, I tried to find out how Diaz escaped from the hotel. And he was shot at 1:39. I suppose that Diaz left shortly after that, probably between 1:45 and 12:15. We have an idea when he left. Big question is right now is how. There's a functioning ID scanner by that door. That only picked him up once when he arrived. That means he can't have left through the front door. Could he still be here? No, I've had my drone scan the whole building for his ID twice already. He must have gone out through the back door, but you don't get that far away by foot. My theory is that he was picked up by a getaway driver in the backyard. There's a vehicle tracker on the launch pad that scans each car at the exact time it lands there. Cars aren't allowed to stick around for long on the launch pad. Meant for quick deliveries and pickups. So here's the thing, I went to ask the guard to pull the data for me a couple of minutes ago. He said someone had turned it off earlier tonight, or it wasn't him and that he hadn't noticed. We have to find out who it was. If we confront whoever helped Diaz get away, we might find out where he went. Yeah, very much like the speeders in Star Wars. Submit it to you as soon as you think you know who disabled the tracker. Maybe the traffic data will help even though parts are still missing. The guard said your AR module can read it directly from the scanner on the launch pad. Roger that. You have some... Excuse me, sir. How may I help you? Leave between... Blah, blah, blah. I was right here all night, but I really didn't pay attention to that, sorry. We gave a concert earlier and I kept playing for the people that stuck around. Thank you. How can I help you? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Have you ever met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, the guest from the 8th floor. I think I talked to him yesterday. He was having a late night drink at the bar after he arrived. I was packing up my things when he went to his room. I asked him about the viola he was carrying. Yeah. Quite an expensive model, I have to say. Did he show it to you? A viola, huh? Did he show it to you? Between Horizons. No, he kept it in his case. He generally wasn't a talkative type. What does he look like? What did Diaz look like? He was a redhead with a beard. Thank you. That's all for now. Okay, so I think we can... So he's got red hair. He's got a cut arm. What are the other options? He's got a viola case. He might have a cut arm. Cut arm's harder to disguise than a viola case. You could get rid of the... He's had a beard. I'm guessing he's got red hair. And the beard is red, but we'll see how it goes for now. Okay, let's figure out who turned it off as well. Yeah, you've got something to say to me too, bartender. Excuse me, madam, could I ask you a few questions? Okay. Did you see anyone leave between 1:30 and 12:15? No, I was back in the kitchen cleaning some glasses. Had a lot of dishes to do after the concert, yeah. I know I'm sorry, but the hotel's not locked on until further notice. You might want to give them a call. It could be a while until you leave. Thank you. I do have another question. Did you ever meet Mr. Diaz? I don't think he ever came to my bar. Thank you. That's all for now. He's lying. He's... The guy said... Yeah, I think she's lying. Did you answer a few questions? I heard that the vehicle tracker was turned off last night. Do you happen to know why that is? No idea, really. It's supposed to be running around the clock. Are you sure it was turned off and didn't just malfunction? Pretty sure it said it was offline. I just turned it back on and it seems to be running fine now. Plus, it's only been there for 2 days. It's a good brand, too. Can it be turned off, on or off from anywhere other than this booth right here? No. And if it's just been you here all night, nobody else? Well, sometimes I take a break. I usually ask Felicia or Ben to take over and keep an eye on everything. Felicia or Ben. Felicia's the bartender, the one who won't shut up about his stupid kid. Ben's the pianist. Did they take over for you tonight? Yeah. Let me think. Felicia at 2200. Ben at 045. Both for about 15 minutes. Have you met Mr. Diaz? Have you met Mr. Diaz? Diaz, who's that? A guest from the 8th floor. He arrived last night. No, I haven't talked to any guests in a while. Okay. Did you see anyone leave between 1:30 and 2:15? Or a car picking someone up? Could be. A bunch of people got picked up after the concert. But I'm more interested in people going in than out. I see. What was the concert? When was the concert over? Started about 20:30. It took about 3 hours. But some people stuck around the bar a little longer. Hours would put it at 23:30. Okay. He took over at 45. It could definitely be burned. Which would mean he was lying about what he looked like. Alright, let's have a little look. I'm sorry, am I interrupting something? No, going for a smoke? Yep, might as well. Sounds like you're going to keep us here for a while. Probably. Hey, I have a question. Do you always store your whiskey in the backyard? That's an expensive brand to just leave out here. Oh, looks like they forgot to bring a part of tonight's shipment. I'll let the bartender know. Okay. Was the whiskey dropped off here by car? Yeah, the alcohol always comes in pretty late. Do you remember when they landed tonight? No. Wait, actually I do. I saw them arrive when I went back in after a break. It was precisely 22:10. You had a break. Are you sure about the time? Yeah, I was looking at my cell right at that moment because I got a message. Thank you. Okay. 22:04. So that means it was turned off during Ben's shift. No, it was turned off during the bartender. I think the bartender did it. Did I ask you if you could? Okay. Vehicle tracker was turned off early and I'm trying to find out why. Do you know anything about it? I heard you briefly took over for the guard a while ago. I did, but why would I turn off the tracker? I wouldn't even know how. Thank you. That's all for now. He's lying. Excuse me, sir. How can I help you? The vehicle tracker was turned. Wondering if you might know something about it. Did you stand in for the guard tonight? I did, but just for a few minutes and I touched nothing. Was the tracker still turned on while you were there? I really don't know. I just sat there until he came back. Yeah. I think it was the bartender. Have a little sit. I think it was the bartender. Like, he said that there was a delivery and the scanner didn't come in. They should have, if it had been on his watch, that the whiskey delivery would have been there. Yeah. So I think it's the bartender, but I don't know if I want to submit it just yet. Oh, I really do think it's this bartender. And she lied because the pianist said, well, conflicting stories, and the pianist's not acting suspicious. And having a son's a good way to sort of... Saying you've got kids is a good way to get out of things, but it also could be some reason the kid might not be with a babysitter, is what I mean. They might be with someone who's holding them hostage. Okay, I'm gonna go for the bartender. I'm gonna go for the bartender. Pianist, yeah. Oh, I don't want to submit it. Yeah, we're doing it. I think it's her. We had to have another chat. God told me you took over him during his break at 2200. After that, no more vehicles were scanned on the launch pad. However, the guard said there were people picked up in the backyard all night. According to the pianist, there was a delivery short after 10, but there's no record of it. The tracker must have already been turned off. I have to explain what's going on here. I don't know what you're talking about. If you won't be honest with me now, then I'll have to take you in for questioning. What? No, I have to get home. Mr. Diaz is suspected of being involved in an interplanetary murder case. I don't have to tell you how serious that is to be complicit in something like that. Murder case? Shit, I didn't know what he was up to, okay? It was about the money. Did he kill someone? Please tell me everything from the start. Diaz was at my bar last night. He offered me a drink. At first I thought he was going to hit on me, but then he said he needed my help, that he was expecting a visit today, and then his visitor wanted to stay under the radar. He asked me if I could do him a favour and turn the car tracker off. Offered me a bunch of money to do it. Okay, on it. Sorry, Bagel has sent me messages. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Okay, offered me a bunch of money for it. I had to take it. I really needed it, okay? I didn't think it would do any harm. Like I said, I didn't think she was... Yeah, I thought it was her, but I didn't think she meant any harm with it. I assumed it was about a secret lover. Family members had a fall and had to go to hospital. Elderly family member, let's just put it like that. But yeah, it's fine. Well, it's not, but it's... Yeah, she's in she's had to go up to the hospital. She's had a fall before. It's not the first time it's happened. Last time was not her fault. But yeah, she is like quite elderly though. She's in her like late 70s, early 80s. But she is lovely. I'm pretty good for her age. Let's just put it like that. But yeah, it'll be fine. I'm just gonna keep an eye on my messages in case Bagel needs to run out for some random reason. But yeah, it's fine. Everything's fine. But it's just more like we'll have to do stuff tomorrow to go and help and stuff, which is fine. Okay, so, and then I saw Diaz leave tonight. He was picked up by a guy in a white van. Thank you. I realised he had lied to me and I got cold feet. That's when I called in the anonymous. She's the one who called in the tip. That was you. Why didn't you say right away that they got away in a van? I don't know. I panicked, okay? I said he was suspicious and I hoped you'd take it from there. I didn't want to implicate myself by drawing attention to the car. I see. A white van, huh? Did you catch any more details about the car or the driver? No, I'm sorry. What does Mr. Diaz look like? He's a skinny, tall guy with red hair and a red beard. Bingo. Please, you have to understand I didn't think it was a big deal. You can't tell anyone. I can barely make ends meet. I can't lose my job or go to jail. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I think I know how our guy escaped. Yeah. He bribed the bartender to turn off the vehicle track in the backyard. After she did that, a white van came to pick up Diaz. Bartender gave the anonymous tip to the police when she realised that Diaz had lied to her. Sounds like a risky plan, banking on the cooperation and silence of a stranger like that. I think that part was improvised. The tracker was installed only 2 days ago. Don't you think she might have been an accomplice from the get-go? Unlikely. If she was, I don't think she would have called in the tip. Maybe we should have arrested her. Leave her be. Honestly, just leave her be. We've got bigger fish to fry. What are you talking about? She's clearly involved in the whole conspiracy, knowingly or not. She did something she thought was insignificant to make some extra money. She's probably underpaid and she has a kid. Do we really want to risk her going to jail? She should have thought of that. Knowing makes us complicit. We'd be breaking the law. The law and justice aren't always the same thing. Gentlemen, I've been looking into that white van that you were talking. The vehicle matching the description passed by a nearby security camera about the right time. Pretty sure that's it. I followed it straight up. Last scanned it a few minutes ago. It seems to be parked now. Yeah, the shades of grey for sure. Absolutely shades of grey. Alright, Bagel's with them now. That's why he's messaged me. Just to let me know that he's okay. 1 second, I have to... Sorry. Yeah, exactly. There's absolutely shades of grey in everything. In the lower layers, just a few train stops away. Excellent work, comrade. You go and check it out. Waiting for the chief room here. Okay. Can I submit the sheet? Yeah. Can't submit that yet anyway, so that's fine. I'll wait till I can actually submit it. No. Yeah, not justifying it, but you can sort of understand the reasons. Like, there was a case fairly recently in the UK where, actually probably not that far from me, where someone had let, actually not even, the most famous case I know of is the it's a UFC fighter, and basically the guy he basically killed had abused a child member of his family, and he was like, I am not putting up for that crap, and literally went and beat the guy to death. And it had been proven he'd done it. It was like not, but obviously he's still killing someone and had to be him. He said, but he did not regret doing it. I cannot remember which UFC fighter it was, though. It's really annoying me. But I remember hearing the story and I was like, holy heck. Was it... Oh, what's his name? Alvarez, maybe? I don't know. He beat a child abuser to death. And he's now in prison for it. But he does not regret going to prison for it because... Sorry. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I think a similar thing's happened around here somehow. I mean, I know guns are technically illegal in the UK, but people can still get hold of them. And someone might have took a shotgun to someone's chest who, yeah. You should leave it behind and go after the pet now. Maybe he's still close. Be careful. I've been looking into Mr. Diaz some more. His ID seems to be completely fake. No record of it before he checked into the hotel. Fake IDs are very hard to come by. You need a surgeon to put it in and a very good hacker who can inject it into the federal database. This is yet another sign that we're dealing with a big fish here, or likely a bunch of them. Copy that. Thanks for the heads up. Okay. You don't look like you're here for the concert. I wish I was. Can I ask you a question? You see the person that landed that van over there? Oh, agreed. Do I look like a snitch to you? Do I look like police to you? You're not a cop, what are you? Neil Conrad, CDI. Damn, CDI? That's even worse. Look, did you or did you not see the driver? I'm trying to find out where they went. I've only been out here a minute. My dog needs to take a leak, and we're going back in. You're taking your dog to a concert? He appreciates good music. Are we done? If you didn't see her or anything or anyone suspicious, yeah. Look, man, everyone around here probably looks suspicious to you. You want to do some actual good? Have a look around down at the pier. My friend Rob keeps having trouble with his business. Some assholes climb onto his boats, leave their shit behind, and make a mess. Maybe that's something to look into, but then you're not really interested in helping the community, are you? I'm straight like fucking out. Because to be fair, that could actually... Okay, let's see what news we got. Already looked at that one. Oh, it's a cigarette thing, isn't it? Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Welcome to Port Bureau Canal. Okay, let's have a think. Oh yeah, outlay mode is a thing. Oh yeah, I probably should have outlay mode on all the freaking time. Okay, let's go back this way then. I got outlay mode on. I can't tell if I've got it on or not. Aha. The van we're looking for, it has no license plate. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. What am I missing? Ah, there we go. This rope on a ballad seems to have been cut recently by a pocket laser. Anything else I can... Okay, is there anything over here I've missed? Look like it. Yeah, he definitely came through here. Definitely came through here. Right, there's something else I'm missing. Maybe I need to go back to the boat thing. Maybe I need to go back here. Oh, yeah, obviously. Talk to a potential witness. Let's be not stupid. Yeah, it was red. Who's asking? Every time you're looking for a culprit, it's always down here, huh? We're all from the same city. Sure as hell doesn't feel like it. I noticed a rope over there. It looks like it's been cut recently. You know anything about that? Did someone steal a boat? Did Rob call you here? But he's still gonna want to talk to you. Rob. Hey, it was honest. Someone's here about your boat. We'll tell him to get up here. Head the man. Okay. Yeah, I try to think that honesty generally is the best policy, but... Hey, that's the first time the cops have responded to my call. I had some punks vandalize one of my boats last month. I'm actually not with the police, I'm TDI. What are you doing here? I'm investigating a different case. You might be able to help me. And what about helping me? Why does the police ignore me and everyone I know? I don't know, but you have to listen to me. The man who stole your boat might be very dangerous. Help me find him and I'll help you get your property back. When did he steal it? About 3:40, a good hour ago. I heard the engine start and Ed yelled something. Yeah, the man down at the pier. Yeah, he wanted to stop the guy. He's an old man, you know. I went out to see what was going on. The boat was already leaving the port. I see now. How long has it been in harbour prior to being stolen? For over a week. We wasn't booked a lot lately. Is there a way to track it? All boats that go in and out are picked up by a scanner at the port entrance. Port AI has the door... Next door has the data. Maybe it'll spit it out if you tell your law enforcement. I'll give it a try. What's your ship's ID? No idea. It's called Berta. Don't you have a record of that? I don't know what to tell you. It's Berta to me. Will that name show up in the system? No, but it's painted on the side. You know anything about the thief? No, except that it's probably a Sabians. What makes you think that? Because if it was a Sabians who vandalised my boat last month. Is that all you're basing this assumption on? Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Did you see the thief? No, but Ed saw him. Ed didn't seem too keen on talking to me earlier. He's an old grump, that's for sure. Any chance you could convince him to help us out? Ha, nobody tells Ed what to do, least of all you upper folks. One of you bureaucrats chased him out of his old harbour. If he ever had any sympathy for you, that's where it ended for sure. Sounds like there's something important to Ed. Huh. Won't shut up about it. So are you bringing me my boat back or what? I'll do the best I can. If it turns up, I'll let you know. If we can. Welcome to the AI. What can I do for you? Give me the recent traffic of this harbour. Access denied. Traffic data is not a matter of public record. I'm Neil Conrad with the CDI. Scan my ID. Scanning. Welcome, Agent Neil Conrad. What can I do for you? Today's traffic data. Come on. Understood. Displaying traffic data. Anything else? That's all. Okay. Hey, any updates? Not yet, but maybe soon. I think our guy stole a boat. A boat? Why would he do that? Maybe to avoid some scanners. Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars. Boats aren't tracked as closely as cars or pedestrians. Still, the boat should be easy enough to find. They're slow, and there are scanners on every port entrance. Problem is, I do not know the boat's ID yet. But I do have a record of the local traffic data right on screen right here. Traffic data again. Do you know when the boat arrived and when it left? Approximately. I should be able to identify the right one on that list. Give me a moment. Okay, send it to me via keypad as soon as you do. I'll call you back if I find the boat. It will do. Talk to you in a minute. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So, outgoing votes. Not that one. What's the date today? Vote. Oh, I don't understand the date system. Okay. 0503. Said it came in about a week ago. Right, dismiss for now. 1 minute. Okay, well, better. Okay, I went out to see what was going on. The boat was already leaving. How long had it been? For over a week. What date is it? What is the date? What is the date? The date is 1840 0504. How does the 1840? I'm looking for something in 04. Looking for something in 04. Okay, so something 1804. Anything 18? Date time ID. Yeah. Wait a minute. So it'd be an outgoing boat. So the only ones that okay. So it's 1804 504. I mean, you would think it's gotta be this bottom one. 572897. Has that been on this list? Check the time it left the 0333. In your cell. How can you check it? What? How'd you check time? How do I check the time? Pulse. Rovio. Wrong button. Feel about, yeah. It's 3:40 now, a good hour ago. Oh, it's yeah. The 2:40. So it's around the 2:40 mark. Okay, so it'll be that one. 788901. Be this one. 7888901. Oh, wait, actually. Let me double check. It's not 788901. That came in the other day. So it's this one. 220190. 220910. Yeah, that's not on the incoming. 6830986. 6839098. Yeah, it's this one. 220190. Okay. 220910. All right, we got the boat. Yeah, the other two had come in. Use the keypad to send it to 0. Okay. Okay. Have I done everything now? Okay, I'm gonna go speak to Rob again. I put 190, didn't I? Oh, don't tell me I bloody put the wrong number in. I'm sure I put 190. Why is it not letting me progress? Okay. Help track it down. That's correct. Like fraud and theft? Sometimes, yes. We help everyone. Lacuna Harbour the other day. When I bought this boat as a young man, it came with a spot there. Now the whole area's been turned upside down, construction everywhere, richer folks moving in. First they told us it's no big deal for us locals. 2 weeks ago, I'm landing my boat. They asked for money. New management, they say. Of course, I didn't want to pay up. Truth be told, I couldn't have anyway. I called the company. All I hear is lawyer gibberish. I decided to go elsewhere. Look at this pitiful pier I've been staying at. Not a single decent pub in sight. You help me get my... I'll see what I can do. I'll be damned. Seems like things are finally looking up. Let's connect ourselves. Call me as soon as you have my spot. Here's what you need to know. My spot was at Lacuna Harbour, right next to the Red Herring. The Red Herring? It's a pub, the best one there is. You're very clever. That's where you find Fred, my friend Fred, the harbourman's master. Go talk to him. It's a few miles down the canal from here. We have a deal. Like I said, you gotta go shoot my shot. But you'll have to wait. Looks like I'll have to wait a little. I'm following a hot trail right now. Okay. Can I go now? Please tell me I've got one. I know. I got the idea, found the boat. Not that far away from you. Arrived at another harbour just a few minutes ago. I knew its location right now. Later. Hold on. I think I got a hit. A hit? On Diaz's ID chip. I just got picked up right now. It's right next to the harbour where the boat's docked. We definitely got the right one. Diaz passed through a train station on foot. So he got on a train? No, he was scanned at both exits. We're at the closest station to his current location. Get over to there. I'm sending reinforcements. Copy that. And the boat? Go after the sniper first. We can check the boat later. I'm sending you the coordinates. Get on the train now. Are we going to Matuna Harbour by any chance? Okay. Whew, I scared myself. Okay, let's get in the middle one. Aha! Excuse me, sorry. Alright. Outline mode on, please. Always outline mode on. And after the bar, the red herring, it's just at the harbour past the train station. No worries, dude. Nope, not having a cigarette. Brindle, get your hands off me. Officer Marquez, please stop resisting, ma'am. Brindle, what am I being arrested for? You have no right. I want to talk to my lawyer. Do you have a lawyer? Maybe. You don't know. Let's call him down to the station then, because that's where we're going. No, why are you wasting your time on me? There's a guy with a rifle around here. Miss Grindal, there isn't. Let's go. Hold on a second. Neil Conrad, CDI. CDI? A case leads me here. May I ask what's going on? Yeah. I want to help Rob. These two officers are making a grave mistake. The whole quarter should be locked down right now. There's a man with a rifle around here. Miss Grindel calls us every week. Last time it was for a car that was too large for its parking spot. Or that she called on a street vendor because he was lurking outside the apartment block. She's been doing that for a long time. We're finally bringing her in for wasting her time. There, please, you're with the CDI. Your oath demands that you take me seriously. I don't recall an oath about Miss Grindel. Don't you see I'm one of yours? You're CDI? No, I'm an upper. I don't belong down here. When my husband was still alive, he had a nice place on the upper layers. I had sunlight and proper walls and no drug addicts lingering around the entrance. I've just fallen on hard times for a while. Enough, you've been living here for 12 years, let's go. There, I swear I overheard some dangerous people. They have a gun and more importantly, and some important data or something. They've killed someone already. She said, is it done? And he said, he's dead. Could you tell me the story from the start, please? I was watching something online when I heard voices coming from the apartment next door. I was surprised. It's always so quiet that I wasn't even sure someone lived there. There's a man and a woman and they seemed to be fighting about something. I wanted to make sure it wasn't domestic abuse, so I turned off my program and listened. You never know down here. What did they fight about? I can show you. When I got suspicious, I started recording them with my cell. You did what? That's in violation of... Just listen to it. The things they talked about. Could you send the logs to me? Yes, of course. Okay. That's fine. I'll have to just try my best and take it slow. Okay. Man, they really did a number on your face, but I have to say I kind of like the new look. I don't. Are you drunk? I don't have to be drunk to have an opinion on your new face. But you smell like whiskey. That makes sense, yeah? And what the hell happened to your arm? I cut myself, it doesn't matter. Wow, this hideout's really a shithole. Funny, I gave you the rifle to unintelligible, Sora. Listen to me. We don't have much time. I passed a scanner on my way here. They're probably on my tail already. Fuck, what were you thinking? You're still wearing the ID chip? Why didn't you go straight back to HQ and have it taken out? Were you able to procure the data? Yeah, the old man didn't suspect a thing. Listen, I need you to give it. You need to give it to me. The boss calls and said there was a change of plans. I'll take care of the handover. I called the guy we're meeting. I told him that I was coming instead of you. He seemed a bit pissed though. I think I woke him. Didn't expect him to be sleeping at 11. Are you out of your mind? They know your ID. They'll catch you for sure up there. I know the route you are going to take. I know how to get on and off the Joris Plaza without being scanned. Why didn't the boss tell me about this, and why the bleeper did we change plans? I talked to the boss after the hit. He told me to come get you. No idea why they... Come on, Zora, give me the stick. We need to move now. The CDI could be here at any minute. Wait, you're unintelligible. Let me get my stuff. Give me the stick. Fine, here it is. Where are we going? We should split up for now. Keep your head down and wait for me to get in touch. Get to the... They won't be able to track me if I... Wait, you're not making all this up. Are you? Are you crazy? Of course not. Let's get this mission over with. Come on. Careful out there. Okay, we're so close to getting out of it all. You too. Okay, so we cut his hand, wasn't it? Whiskey. Cut his arm. Yeah. I need to see that room. Yeah. Do me to it. This might be important for a case I'm working on. It's classified. Really, you shouldn't believe her. Okay, let's go. This is where I live and the voices came from right next door. Thank you. Yeah, it really does. Hello? Anyone home? CDI, open up, you are surrounded. Come out with your hands on your head. I don't think there's anybody... Shh. If you're not coming out, I'm opening the door on the count of 3. 1, 2. Everybody on your knees, hands on your heads. I'm coming in. Clear. Please stay in the corridor. Everybody, I'll have a look around. Okay. I found a key under the bed and it says tag says apartment 8. So let's go to apartment 8. Okay. Excuse me, Miss Grindel. I found any idea what might belong. Let me take a look at the tag. Apartment 9, huh? An apartment in this building, but they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Tag belongs to the old system. My apartment used to be number 4. The room you searched was number 5. There's a floor plan over there. Maybe you can make sense of it. Hey guy, we just got really lucky. I think Miss Grindel over there called the cops on our guy. Looks like his real name is Boyd, and he met a woman named Zora in this apartment here. I have some parts of a recorded conversation between the two. I'm sending it to you now. Where'd you get that? Let's just say Miss Grindel is very interested in her neighborhood. I want to understand the woman stole some data from an old man and gave it to the sniper. He is, in turn, is going to hand it over to an unknown third party at Joris Plaza at 8:30. Good job, comrade. I'll immediately inform the chief we have to intercept the handover. Why would the sniper physically bring the data to someone, though? The only explanation I have is that it's tagged. The network will pick it up as a leak. That would mean that it's highly confidential data from the government. It's the best reason I can think of, but maybe they're just being extra careful. Hey, I found the key in the apartment the woman was hiding in. Belongs to another unit in this building. Maybe we'll find more answers there. Do you know which one it is? There's a number on it, but they say they changed the way the rooms are numbered. Grindel said her apartment was 4 and the one next to it was 5 in the old system. There's a floor plan. Let's take a look at it. Figure out the way the rooms used to be numbered. Okay, so... Oh, crikey. Uh, times 2 is... Yeah. I might do. I definitely might do. 2 plus... Hers is 4, that one's 5. Six, 8, 9. So 41. Up 2 floors. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 33. Okay. Way up. Is there a way up? Can I get up through there? How do I get up? It's the next floor up, but... There's something on the row below. In here I can get through. Yeah, I know it won't fit. I know where I need to go, but it won't let me. Yeah, but I can't get to it. That's the problem. Go down to the left. Oh, there it is. Right down to the left. The ladder on one of the buildings outside. Okay. Alright, let's look for something. Got highlight mode on. It should really... Can't do that. Ah.
I felt sorry for the old lady.
Okay.
Descending through the layers was easy these days if you didn't have one of the few jobs that still existed. Basic income wasn't enough for most people, even around here where living was relatively cheap.
Yeah.
Although somehow our economy had never been more productive.
Yeah, it really is. All the way down. There we go. Oh, what the heck? That's an actual person. What on earth? Hold on. Is anyone else here? Are you with her? My name is Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. Oh, thank fudge. I need water. Are you hurt? I don't think so. Just very sore. My wrist burned like fire. What's your name? I'm Lila. Alright, Lila, you're safe for now. Let me call you a doctor. Alright, medical team is on its way. Can you tell me what happened from the start? She was in here and she looked almost exactly like me. A woman was in here is this your apartment? Yes, I tried to fight, but she was so incredibly strong. It was like looking in the mirror like I had a twin. She must have had some surgery to look like me. When did this happen? When did this happen? I came from a client 2, maybe 3 days ago. She was already in here. I turned on the light and I saw myself sitting right over there. I barely had time to react. She jumped to me so quickly. She must have had augments or something. Any idea where this happened to you? Why she would try to impersonate you? I've been racking my brain for that. Is there anyone else she might have been trying to get close to? I don't know. I don't think I know anyone important except for my clients, maybe. Your clients. I'm making money at the side of an escort agency. So you, I'm not a whore if that's what you're asking. I mostly just dress well and go to dinner parties. We only have high-profile customers. I'm a student and it's a good way to pay the bills. Maybe she was trying to get close to one of your clients then, you think? I mean, it could be. I missed an appointment while I was tied up. I thought my boss would come looking for me, but nobody showed. You think she went to him? Oh no, what if she did something bad to him? You can testify that I've been here all this time, right? Don't worry, you're not a suspect. Who was the client? Public official or something? I don't recall his name. You wanted me to spend the night at his place? Yep, definitely. Dun, dun, dun. My boss said he was a regular customer, but I've never met him. Do you have any more data on name, address? It was all in my cell, but the woman took it. I see. Is there another way to find the client's data? We might be onto something here. My boss at Lotus Escort Agency has it all. It's just around the corner. Well, don't leave me alone right now. What if she comes back? I'm staying here until reinforcements arrive. You won't be left alone. Knock, knock. Hey, Gary, Lila. This is my partner, Agent Long. You keep an eye on Lila here for a minute. I need you to follow a lead to her employer. I'll explain everything later, okay? Babysitting duty, huh? Alright, I guess. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Lila, how do I find the escort agency? Go all the way up to the roof of this building. You'll end up on the next highest layer. Take a right, and you can't miss it. Okay. Oh, now they're clearing the damn space. Jerks. Yeah. I think that looks promising. Okay. Hello, sir. Excuse me. Closed. We're closed. I'm not a customer. Neil Conrad, CDI. Ah, good morning. That's a surprise. What leads you here? One of your employees, Lila. Ah, Lila, sweet girl. Nice and reliable. When did you last see her? When did you last see her? Not in a while. I just relay orders to her cell as they come in. Sometimes she doesn't accept. Mostly she does. There was a client she had this week. I need to find out more about him for a sec. For a case. Okay. Did he do something to her? I can't tell you. Could you give me his name and contact details? Oh, Mr. Conrad, I would love to help, but it's really very important that we protect our client's privacy. I'm sure you understand I can't risk my business like that. This is a serious matter. I'm putting my business at risk by helping you, but you can help me make up for the damage. There's another issue that puts me in a very uncomfortable spotlight right now. One of my employees has quit on me to spite her contract. running for a few more months. I told her I needed her. She already accepted several offers over the next few weeks. We have a reputation to uphold. Our clients would be really upset if I cancelled their appointments. Those are all high-class people relying on our services. I told the local police already, and they wouldn't listen to me, but I have the contract right here. See, it's signed and everything. It's always good to find friends who are the same. If you can get her to fulfill her duties, at least the appointment she already confirmed, then I guess I could help you too. She'd say why she wouldn't do it anymore. You ask her, she said she's quitting and she's been ignoring me ever since. I'll talk to her. Sheila Nowak. Okay. Tell her good if she goes to the client she already agreed to. Maybe she'll listen to you, and I don't mind her family. They're weird folks, Stavians. Their unit is just below, so fast way down through that big apartment building. If you're back down at the train station, you've gone too far, and the wrong direction. Okay. Okay. Just checking it's not. Okay. Sorry for the intrusion. My name's Neil Conrad. I'm with the CDI. I'm looking for Sheila Nowak. Is she here? What do you want from her? I'd like to tell her that myself. I won't just let some foreigner talk to my sister. Tell me what you want. I showed you my badge. I'm not some foreigner. I'm an agent of the state. If that Thompson guy sent you, you're wasting your time. Sheila won't go back to him. I'll make sure of that. It's all right, Anthony. Let me talk to him. I can handle myself. You won't go back to that scumbag. Don't let him intimidate you. You mind leaving us alone a minute, Anthony? Sorry for my brother. He's just trying to help. Don't worry about it. So, what do you want from me? As your brother clearly assumed Miss Thompson from the loaded stage, and he asked me to pay you a visit. That's so. He told me that you refused to meet your contractual obligations. Yeah, I want to know why you won't work for him. What if I go back inside and refuse to talk to you? Then Miss Thompson will probably try to sue you. Listen, I'm happy to help you if Thompson is forcing you into something you don't want. No, he would never do that. Sure, he can be a little annoying. He's certainly not forcing any of the girls into anything. Listen, I want to study space engineering on FEMIS, but I can't afford the fees. As a Drovian immigrant without a degree, it's hard to find a good job on Gara. That's why I have been working for Thompson, but now I have all the money I need. Thompson told me you confirmed several appointments for the following weeks. Why did you do that? Wasn't it obvious you'd have saved enough by now? That's none of your business. Trust me. Listen, Sheila, you can trust me, but you have to be honest with me. I didn't do anything that's against the law. Alright, tell me. I got a call from a woman a few weeks ago. She didn't tell me her name. She promised me a large amount of money if I cancelled all my appointments for the next 2. It was so much that I didn't have to go back to Thompson at all, actually. And you didn't find that suspicious? Suspicious? No, I assumed some jealous partner was behind it. Wouldn't be the first time. She said she wanted you to cancel all your appointments in the next 2 weeks. Which ones were that? Only one yesterday. I got my friend Lila to fill in for me. There we go. Well, who's the client you were to see? He's a regular. I've been going to his place every month for at least a year now. Is he someone important? Why do you ask? I'm sure it was just some jealousy thing. Please tell me who the client is. I don't think I can do that. Thompson will kill me if I give out names of our customers. It would be really important for me to know maybe he is in danger. I'll tell you. Only if you promised you wouldn't force me to go back to Thompson. I did sign a contract. You have to understand it's always been a dream to study space engineering, but my parents... I suppose you know that Sabians have their own version of science. My parents catch wind of my plan to go to a non-Sabian university. They'll try everything to stop me. That's why I need to do it secretly. Anthony helped me prepare everything without them noticing. Oh, our brother's a good dude. My ship to FEMIS leaves tomorrow morning. Alright, I'll try to convince Thompson to leave you alone. Thank you so much. You wanted to know the regular customer names, right? His name is Liam Campbell. He lives in the centre. Okay, alright. Liam... Alright, do you know his exact address? 144 Rompole Avenue. I hope he's alright. He's become kind of a friend. I'm pretty sure he's fine. Thank you and good luck at university.
Liam Campbell. Liam fucking Campbell. It had taken a moment until it clicked because I never called him that. To me and the rest of my division, he was just the chief. That's who the woman had tried to get close to.
Oh, shoot.
Security at the CDI. My boss. Now what? Should I follow the chain of command and tell Gary? The chief probably wasn't too keen on everybody finding out about his habit. Maybe I should talk to him first. Then again, it might be too important for the case to be kept secret.
Definitely. Certainly an interesting one, that's for sure. I'm gonna get in trouble. Thanks, Thompson. Thank you for not being a jerk about it. Thank you for not being a jerk about it. Oh yeah, for sure. I am a big nerd. We need to talk to Gary. We need to talk to Gary. I suspect him to get close to a customer. Lila told me as such. We had a little chat earlier. Almost positive the client is the old man, the impersonate that stole the data from. Oh, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes is really fun. I've played that before. It is super fun. Customer originally booked a different girl, but then someone paid her to cancel the appointment. Wait, what? Why go through the trouble? Why not impersonate the original girl? I guess because she's his go-to. He knows her too well, and he would have noticed it's not her. How did they know he'd pick an alternative and not cancel altogether? Maybe that's what he did in the past. Like I said, he's a regular. And how did they know it would be Lila? I don't think they did. Sniper said something about a woman's new appearance. Maybe they changed her looks after the appointment had already been accepted. And it healed within a few days. That kind of tech is rare. How is any of this connected to our case other than the perp talking to that woman? I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It seems like an entirely different operation. Any idea who the escort agencies? I can't tell you yet. I want to talk to the chief about it first. What? Why? This one might be outside our jurisdiction. I really want to check with the higher-ups first. Don't be ridiculous. I'm sure I can tell you all about it soon. Alright, listen up. Meet me back at HQ in half an hour. Let's go over the facts again and get ready to intervene in that handover. I'll have Saito look into the owner of the hideout apartment. Let's sort the rest out later. Catching that sniper remains our top priority. Copy that. See you at HQ. Okay. Oh, sorry.
As I was making my way back down through the maze of Matuna's living quarters, I tried to untangle the threads of the conspiracy before me. Every detail I uncovered seemed to open up a number of new questions. What exactly was the connection between the stolen data and Banny's murder?
Yeah.
It felt like there was a bigger plan underneath, like we were just scratching the surface.
Yeah, probably. Bagel would get so frustrated at me. Hi, Neil. I just wanted to remind you to check out the perp's boat. The harbour's the right other side of the train station. Okay, I'll take a look. Hey. Everyone okay? Right, on the other side of the train station. Because I am absolutely useless at giving out instructions. I am literally useless. Lacuna Harbour, I don't think I've seen you before. Good evening, sir. I'm Neil Conrad, CDI. Holy moly, that's unexpected. My name's Harry Truff. I'm with the TSW. Can I help you? Gonna take a look around the harbour. I'm looking for a boat that might be could be important to my case. I'm sorry, but TSW only lets club members and registered guests down at the pier. What about law enforcement? Right, if you can tell me the idea of a specific boat, I'm investigating my allowed to let you in. Okay, so better. The ID is 220-190. Let me check. Right, that one's not down at the pier. I'll let you have a look. Please don't touch the other boats. Alright, no worries, Pan. Have a good one. What? Yeah. Let me just do this, yeah. Okay, so we got pocket laser cutting device. Yep. And open first aid kits. Some untangled bandages lie on the floor. The other can. Yeah. Thing full of bristly red hair. Looks like I got shaved off his entire beard. He's clean shaven with red hair. Okay. Got to you quickly. Of course I do. Lived here for 40 years. We often had a drink together upstairs. Jamie got kicked out when the TSW started asking for rent. I met Melly. He told me he misses his old spot. What would it cost for him to rent it again? What are you going to pay it for him? He didn't think you uppers were good for anything. $50 a month, $500 for a year. Alright, I'll rent a spot for a year then. Done. Looking forward to having the old geezer back. You can tell him he can come back next month. But I'm honestly not sure how long it'll take them for him to boot him for another reason. The SW is more interested in renting spots to tourists and private yachts. Neil Conrad here. What? Who's this? CGI agent. We spoke earlier. I don't know no CGI. You asked me to help you at old spot on Matuna Harbour. I arranged it. You're good to come back. Look, if you're making fun at me, I'm not. You can return next month. I paid for a year. I'll send you the contract. Ah, today seems to be our lucky day. Thank you, sir. I heard that old lady were going back. How about in return you tell me what you know about the guy who stole your friend's boat? Alright. I noticed the fellow when he started the motor, he cut the rope with a knife like it was like butter. And those are big ass ropes, I tell you, tough as bones. Did you see what the man looked like? I didn't catch a lot of details. He was in a hurry to get away. But when he started speeding away, it fell right off his head. Must have been a hat after all. Would it have been a wig? Yeah. Bald underneath. Are you sure of that? Yep, his head was polished like a bowling ball. Great, thanks for that. Anything else you remember? No, my eyes aren't what they used to be, but neither's my memory. That's alright, you've been a great help, thanks. Have a nice day, Ed. You bet I will. I sit there. Oh, okay. Is there anywhere I can sit down and do this stupid thing? Okay. Let me go, let me save. Hoping if I go to a new area, it'll let me save. Or a save sig. Yeah, okay. Alright. I am gonna call it there. Let's anyone go and just do stuff. Who's on? Who's on that we can go in? Maybe I just might leave her. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it. Okay, guys, have a lovely evening. Hopefully I get this finished off next week. I'm gonna go spend some time with Bagel and check everybody's okay. But yeah, have a good one, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you soon. Bye.